Give me your full attention and an open heart, my love, because what I have to say will last a lifetime. A tremendous tremor approaches your life. It is a definite, impending threat rather than just a far-off disturbance, one that seeks entry through open doors, careless watchfulness, and spiritual fatigue. However, I approach you with deliverance in my wings rather than condemnation. Don't ignore this or stop in the middle of these sentences. Don't allow anything divert you for the next 10 minutes. Allow your spirit to be alert and your heart to remain still. For what I now disclose is a compass, a lifeline, and a haven from the approaching storm. The atmosphere around you has been disturbed by a confluence of forces, some apparent and some invisible. The winds that gather are not my fault. Rather, they are the result of difficult decisions, spiritual conflict, and the cunning of an enemy that follows your every move. Indeed, the adversary of your soul has been prowling around the boundaries of your tranquility, looking for any weakness in your defenses, a moment of exhaustion, or a sliver of resentment. I speak now for this reason, hurriedly, gently, with the authority of the Almighty and the voice of a father. I enjoy saving, but I do not enjoy warning. Under the guise of my presence, I beckon you. Enter now into the fortress of my safety, into the shadow of my wings. Avoid waiting for the storm to hit. I am the one who split seas and recalmed them with a whisper, who created galaxies with a word. Since I exist beyond of time, I am not constrained by it. I can see what's behind me and what's ahead. And now I show you the way forward, not to scare you, but to equip you. A dark thread, woven by decisions that were not entirely your own, runs through the fabric of your situation. Once kind-hearted, someone close to you has let hurt develop into resentment. They are no longer in love. Their once life-giving words now pierce like arrows, and their footsteps have traveled into shadowy areas. The enemy has stoked old wounds, promoted miscommunication, and whispered lies in their ears. This is a spiritual struggle taking the form of a natural fight, not just a human one. Spirits of pride, confusion, and division want to take advantage of emotional wounds. Around you, these are the fires being fanned. However, I am much more powerful. I speak peace where mayhem reigns. I order light when darkness reigns. I bring steadiness when wavering exists. This storm that is coming is not going to harm you. You don't have no power. Through me, I have given you, yes you, powerful weapons, love, humility, prayer, faith, and my live word. This storm aims to affect your relationships, your provision, and your mission, among other things. Misplaced trust and foolish advice can cause financial shocks. An insult and misunderstanding could cause a wedge to grow between you and someone you care about. Additionally, there is a subtle yet dangerous weariness in your own psyche that makes you susceptible to discouragement and anxiety. But I'm not telling you this to scare you, kid. I'm waking you up. I'm calling your soul to awaken. You have been called to mediate the issue, act as an intercessor, and bring my presence into it. Don't back down because other people do. Don't join the global call for retribution. You have to bless where they strike. You have to forgive them where they accuse you. They must withhold, and you must freely offer. Why do you have to be the first to extend forgiveness, since you are named after me? In a world full of pain and darkness, you bear my light. You're not like the others. I have marked you. Subtle voices dressed in fake wisdom are another hazard. They will push you to become more ruthless, to stand up for what's right, and to use pride as a shield. They don't, however, speak for me. Compare every voice against what I know to be true. My voice is familiar to my sheep. Remain near. Stay still. Allow my peace to serve as the compass that guides all of your choices. Angels have been sent to envelop you. They provide for you in ways you cannot see, by keeping watch, supporting you when you stumble, and protecting you from assaults you are unaware of. You are not alone on this journey. Heaven makes a move for you. Yes, I have witnessed your reluctance to cry and your fatigue during the calm times. Every cry has caught my attention. I am close to the heartbroken. I have engraved every burden into my heart and stored up every tear. There is a storm. The catastrophe is coming, but my hand-holding, you, is even larger. Focus on me, the one who walks on the waves, rather than the roaring surf. I exhort you to give up the burden of independence and to give yourself up more completely. Release the burdens that you were never meant to bear. I have control over the threads of time, but you do not. Even when the road goes through darkness, have faith in my wisdom. Prayer is not a routine, my dear. It's your lifeline. It's your authority, not noise. My hand is moved, and angels are set free by the breath of trust. You speak into my heart when you pray, not into empty. And you always have a place in my heart. Never undervalue the strength I have given you. The heavens tremble with the passionate prayers of my children. Elijah prayed, and the rain stopped for years. Did the heavens not open with blessings after he prayed once more? That same spirit is within you. It is through persistent faith and prayer fueled by the Spirit that we may turn the tragedies that loop around, not by strength or cunning. However, prayer is insufficient on its own. It needs to be combined with faith. True, faith-based faith in my strength, my timing, and my goodness. If offered with a surrendered heart, even mustard seed faith has the power to move mountains. Enticements, subtly made concessions, and the gradual retreat from contact with me are all examples of temptations that are slipping through the cracks. Child, protect your heart. Let my word serve as your compass. Say it out loud. Declare it on the mountaintop and in the valley. If you build your house on the truth, it won't collapse when the storm hits. Come to me now, before the waves overwhelm you. Come both at night and in the morning. Allow me to be your ever-present haven. Because I am your Father and not some far-off God, pour out your heart before me like water. An unbreakable link is formed by prayer, faith, and my word. When others fail, they will support you. When the enemy closes in, they will protect you. When the path becomes steep, they will make your steps stronger. Child, I want to take you under my wings and shelter you, but you have to decide to live in me. By remaining in my presence, walking in harmony with my spirit, and remaining steadfast. In my truth, you can escape the tragedies you encounter, not by accident. Raise your voice to me with confidence rather than fear. Worship during the most intense conflict. When responses appear to be delayed, give me praise. The doors of heaven open on thanksgiving. Gratitude inspires hope and disarms the enemy. I am your strength and haven, your constant support when things go tough. I stay even though the ground trembles and the mountains fall apart. I am unshakable, unfailing, and immobile. Know that I am God and remain motionless. Let your heart be sealed with this word. Allow it to influence your heart's posture, decisions, and prayers. Allow it to bring you closer to me. You're not abandoned. You haven't been. You are my darling. My choice is you. I live for you. I died for you. And I call you to be in a position of responsibility. Now get up, walk in my peace, stay in my presence, and see all of the enemy's plans fall apart in front of you. I own you, now and always. Amen.
My dear child, pause for a moment. Before you go any further, before the world rushes you into another task, I need you to hear this. I have something to tell you, something the world has never told you, something even you may have forgotten. You've spent so much time wondering what others think of you. Maybe you've even wondered what I think of you. Have you ever stopped to ask, God, what do you really see when you look at me? Let me answer that today. Let me silence every doubt, every lie that has made you question your worth. Because what I think about you is far greater, far deeper, and far more beautiful than you have ever imagined. So, listen. Don't let this moment pass. Because these words are for you, and I don't want you to forget them. Beloved soul, open yourself to the Lord's mercy. Type "Yes, I need" beneath this post to call upon His blessings. I want you to know, from the depths of my heart, that you were never an accident. Before the world even knew your name, I knew you. Before you ever took your first breath, I crafted you with a love so immense that even the angels marveled at my design. You are not here by chance. You are not a random existence floating through life without meaning. Every fiber of your being, every detail that makes you unique, your smile, your strengths, even the struggles you face, was woven together with intention and purpose. There is no one like you. Out of all the billions of people who have walked this earth, there has never been, and never will be, another you. You are a masterpiece, crafted by my hands, shaped with my love, and destined for something greater than you can yet see. You may wonder if I truly see you, if I see beyond the masks you wear, the pain you hide, the insecurities that whisper in your heart. My child, I see it all. I see the times you feel inadequate, the moments you look in the mirror and don't recognize your own worth, the days when your past haunts you, making you feel unworthy of love. And yet, I love you. I love you in your weakness and in your strength. I love you in your victories and in your struggles. I love you not just for who you are today, but for who I know you are becoming. You don't have to be perfect for me to love you. You don't have to fix yourself before coming to me. Come as you are, and I will show you who you were always meant to be. I know there are days when you feel weak, when life pushes you down, when the burdens you carry seem too heavy, when you feel like giving up. But hear me today. You are stronger than you believe. Not because of your own ability, but because I have placed my strength within you. When you feel like you can't go on, I am the one who carries you. When you feel like you are falling apart, I am the one who holds you together. When you feel lost, I am the one who guides you home. You are not weak. You are not broken beyond repair. You are a warrior in my eyes, and I have already given you everything you need to overcome what is ahead. My dear child, if your heart was touched by this message, please leave a like. I know you've made mistakes. I know there are things in your past that you wish you could erase. But listen closely. Your mistakes do not define you. I do not look at you and see failure. I do not look at you and see shame. I look at you and see redemption. I see hope. I see a future filled with promise. The world may remind you of your failures, but I remind you of your purpose. Others may define you by your past, but I define you by my love. Stop carrying the guilt that I have already erased. Stop believing the lies that tell you you're too far gone. You are never too far from my grace, and nothing you have done can separate you from my love. My beloved, I don't just tolerate you, I delight in you. I enjoy the moments when you turn your heart toward me, when you lift your voice in prayer, and when you take a step of faith. I celebrate your victories, and I hold you tenderly in your struggles. I delight in who you are, not because of what you do, but because you are mine. I want you to feel the joy of knowing that you are treasured. I sing over you with gladness. I take pleasure in watching you grow, learn, and love. My delight in you is not fleeting, it is constant. Even when you feel unworthy, I see your worth. Even when you feel unnoticed, I see you and rejoice in you. I know you've worried about what's ahead. You've asked, will things ever get better? Will I ever find peace? I had a purpose. Let me tell you this with absolute certainty. Your future is in my hands, and it is filled with hope. I have plans for you, plans that are far greater than anything you could imagine. You are not wandering without direction. I am guiding you, even when you can't see it. Every challenge, every delay, every unanswered prayer is not meant to harm you. It is preparing you. You are being shaped for something far greater. Trust me, my child, because I am working all things together for your good. I need you to hear this one last time, and I pray you never forget it. You are loved beyond measure. You are treasured beyond words. You are created with purpose. You are stronger than your struggles. You are not your past. You are never alone. This is what I really think about you, my child. And I hope with all my heart that you believe it too. Sacred Heart, let the divine shine through you. Your super thanks propels our journey to share God's enduring truth. Come forth and receive the immeasurable gifts of the divine. My beloved child, above all else, remember this. You are mine. Nothing can separate you from my love. No mistake, no circumstance, no force on earth or in heaven can take you out of my hand. You belong to me, and I will never let you go. You are not just another person in the crowd. You are my precious one. I have called you by name. I have inscribed you on the palms of my hands. I have set my seal upon your heart. You are mine forever, and I will always, always love you. My child, I have spoken. Listen to these words as many times as you need. Let them fill you with peace, joy, and assurance. You are chosen. You are loved. You are mine. Never doubt what I think about you, because I think you are extraordinary, beloved, and priceless. This is my heart for you. Take it, believe it, and live in the freedom of knowing who you truly are in my eyes. Amen. Children, cease all activities at once. This is something that demands your immediate attention. You stand on the brink of obtaining all that I have meticulously crafted for you, yet hesitation could lead to a missed opportunity. The doors that stand open today could shut at any instant. I perceive the essence of your being. I recognize the struggles you have endured. I recognize the hopes you have held, the emotions you have expressed, the moments you have gazed at the heavens and wondered, when will my response arrive? For today, I assure you, your response is nearer than you realize. However, there is a crucial truth you must grasp before the moment slips away. One might find themselves forfeiting a great gift without even being aware of it. Even when you stand before the perfect entrance, it may remain closed to you. You might cling to your vow, yet it could be eluding your grasp. Pay close attention. This video is your ultimate weapon for triumph. I dare you. Remain by my side until the conclusion, for at that moment, I shall unveil something truly transformative for you. A divine gift that has the power to elevate your existence eternally. So tell me, will you allow this opportunity to slip away, or will you seize what is rightfully yours? If you possess unwavering belief, if you trust that the extraordinary can unfold, then join me, for today marks the moment I will reveal to you something magnificent. Stay tuned, for your answer could emerge in just a moment. Post in the comments, I have unwavering belief, my Lord. Children, cease all activities at once. Do you truly believe your arrival here was mere coincidence? Do you believe this video found its way to you by mere chance? I am the Supreme Being, and I am reaching out to you at this very moment. How often have you sensed deep within that you should draw nearer to me, yet postponed it for another time? How often have I reached out to you in the depths of quiet, through the agony of a vision, through a phrase that was spoken to you while you feigned ignorance? I behold your existence. I possess the complete essence of your narrative. I understand your battles, your anxieties, the secrets that remain hidden from others. Behold, the moment you have long anticipated is upon us. I stand before you, declaring that the time has arrived. Sweet one, our community awaits your bright spirit. Subscribe to stay connected and receive more uplifting, heartfelt messages. You must heed my summons now. You have experienced a void that no earthly possession can satisfy, and do you understand the reason behind it? For I alone hold the power to fill that place within your heart. I possess a force of great magnitude for you, but your attention is required. Keep your ears open, and let your heart remain soft. Time flows effortlessly. Opportunities are presenting themselves, but if you remain idle, the doors may soon shut. How often have you delayed making your choice? How often have you postponed what I requested for today, only to find that it can no longer be delayed? I am reaching out to you, and this may very well be the pivotal moment that transforms everything. You must make a choice. Will you persist in your current existence, passively hoping for change, or will you heed my words and seize the abundant gifts that lie within your grasp? The decision lies in your hands, yet heed my words. Those who heed my call and walk my path shall find no remorse. Write in the comments, Lord, I am listening to your call, children. You are anticipating my actions in your lives. Yet what you fail to see is that I have already made it happen. I have already granted what you have sought in your supplications. I have already crafted the gifts that you desire beyond measure. Your triumph has already been inscribed by my hand. I have set everything in motion, yet you have yet to claim what is yours. Are you aware of the significance of this? It signifies that merely handing it over to you is insufficient for my purpose. One must take action to grasp it. You have lingered for events to unfold, yet my decree has always been unmistakable. Belief without effort is lifeless. You beseech, you lament, you seek, yet when the moment arrives to take action, you falter. You seek a profound signal, an assurance, a promise. But allow me to inquire, do you have faith in me or not? When I granted my people access to the promised land, I did not simply cast them into it. They had to enter and dominate it. When I summoned Peter to traverse the water, he remained grounded. He had to make the initial move. Will you remain motionless, anticipating my embrace, or will you rise and claim what rightfully belongs to you? Cease your gaze upon the barriers. Cease dwelling on the potential pitfalls. The portal stands ajar, yet you must step beyond its threshold. The extraordinary waits, but your faith is essential. The moment you have anticipated is here, but it is up to you to seize it. Pay attention. If you remain stagnant, another may seize your fortune. Should you choose an action, the chance may slip through your fingers. Are you truly prepared to embrace this challenge? Do not delay what I have bestowed upon you. No one can strip it from you, yet if you fail to seize it, you will find yourself before an open door, forever on the threshold, never crossing in. Now perform a divine act of belief. Declare in the comments, I seize my blessing in this moment, children. Heed my words closely, for this matter holds great weight. Have you ever observed that certain opportunities slip away and never return? Have you ever reflected on a moment and felt a twinge of regret for something you allowed to fade into the past? I have presented countless opportunities to you, but for how much longer will you linger in hesitation? I am a master of opportunities, yet I am also a master of moments. There are times when I extend an invitation, yet if you choose not to step through, that opportunity may vanish forever. It was akin to that with Noah. I commanded him to construct the ark, and he complied. Yet when the deluge began, the door was sealed, and no others could gain entry. It was not that I lacked the desire to save others. It was simply that the moment for action had already slipped away. Now I pose this question. How many opportunities have I presented to you and you faltered? How often have I laid opportunities before you while you lingered for the perfect moment, seeking to feel prepared, to possess unwavering certainty? Allow me to impart this wisdom. Assurance follows belief, never precedes it. Should you persist in your quest for perfection before taking action, you will find yourself forever stagnant. If you continue to delay, the opportunity may slip away, and you will forfeit what I had destined for you. Are you truly certain about this desire? Do you wish to reflect and feel remorse for the actions you chose not to take? Do you wish to spend your days observing others seize the life that could have been yours? Cease your hesitation. Cease your uncertainty. Cease your fears. The door stands ajar now, yet I never claimed it would stay that way for eternity. How will you seize this moment? Will you allow this opportunity to fade into the abyss once more, or will you seize the moment before it vanishes forever? Write in the comments, I shall step through the threshold that has been divinely granted to me. Cherished believers, come and discover the profound joy of walking in Christ's radiant presence. Tap join to step into a welcoming community where His teachings unite us in love. Together, we'll strengthen our faith and uplift each other's spirits. Children, the hourglass is swiftly emptying. Do you sense it deep within your soul? Are you aware that a transformation is unfolding in your surroundings? And I inquire, how long will you linger? How often have you proclaimed, I will take action tomorrow, only to shift to, I will begin when the moment feels right? But what if that moment never arrives? And this is your final opportunity to grasp the gift that I have meticulously arranged for you. I share this not to instill fear, but to ignite your awareness. The moment for patience has passed. Now is the moment to take decisive action. Now is the moment to place your faith in me and embrace the leap you have been shying away from. Have you come to understand that all things of worth are bound by a specific moment? Food possesses a definitive expiration date, marked by a precise time frame. The infant in the mother's womb arrives at the perfect moment to enter the world, and your blessing awaits its destined moment to be felt. Yet, if you remain stagnant, what is destined for you may slip away. I have conquered the most challenging obstacle. The path has been set with precision. I have shattered obstacles. The answer has been laid out before you. Yet there is a singular action that rests solely in your hands. Claim it as your own. Do not be deceived. The moment for hesitation is drawing to a close. One may anticipate the ideal time, yet the time is upon us. Rise today, for tomorrow may not grant you the same chance. Without a leap of faith in this moment, you risk remaining stagnant for eternity. Decide, will you continue to sit idly by as events unfold without your influence, or will you rise and seize what is inherently yours? This may be your final opportunity to step through that threshold. Seize the moment. Leave a comment saying the moment is here. I claim what is mine, children. How often have you remained motionless, gripped by trepidation, concerned about the opinions of others, fearful of falling short, making an effort, and not achieving greatness, fearful of experiencing pain, fearful of embracing hope only to face disillusionment, fearful of stepping beyond your threshold? But allow me to inquire, to instill this fear within you. Because I nurtured you to embody strength. I prepared you to advance, to evolve, to triumph. I have instilled in you the power to triumph. Why do you continue to allow fear to restrain you? Understand who seeks to instill fear within you. The adversary. For he understands that with bravery, nothing can stand in your way. He understands that when you rise, barriers will shatter. He understands that with your faith in me, triumph shall be yours. He orchestrates every move to render you immobile. He sows uncertainty within your thoughts. He instills a sense of inadequacy, leading you to believe you are unworthy, that you fall short of greatness. Yet everything about that is a deception. I bestow upon you not a spirit of fear, but one of strength, compassion, and harmony. As you stride alongside me, dread loses its grip on your spirit. Reflect on the countless things you have let slip away due to fear, the opportunities that have eluded you, the doors that have shut because you hesitated to embrace the moment. But I assure you, today your triumph lies beyond the realm of fear. Should you allow fear to rule your existence, you will miss out on the extraordinary journey I have laid out for you. Without the bravery to embark on that initial journey, the possibilities of what might have been will forever remain a mystery. Children, cease to empower fear. It does not dominate your existence. I hold the reins here, and I assure you, proceed boldly. If I stand by your side, what is there to question? If I made a vow, what holds you back still? The portal stands ajar. The divine favor has already been bestowed. Conquer this fear and claim what is rightfully yours. Now, I urge you to summon your inner strength. Write in the comments, I will no longer be afraid, my triumph is already secured. Children, how often have I entrusted you with something only to see it escape your grasp due to uncertainty? Your blessing has been bestowed upon the world. Your request has been granted, yet each time uncertainty arises, you retreat. You begin to ponder, is this meant for me? Will it come to fruition? Has the divine truly communicated with me? In this state of uncertainty, you become immobilized, overthink, waver endlessly, and while you linger, the adversary seizes what rightfully belongs to you. Uncertainty creeps in, stealthy and unseen. It descends with a deliberate grace, cloaked in the guise of reason, lurking in the shadows of uncertainty, and before you realize, it has effortlessly stripped away the conviction I once held in your heart. It was that way with Peter. I summoned him to tread upon the waves, and initially, he approached with unwavering confidence, yet midway, he glanced at the tempest and began to waver. And what transpired? He descended. How often have you engaged in this activity? Embarked on a journey brimming with conviction and bravery, only to have uncertainty strike and pull you down midway. However, I wish for you to grasp something today. When I bestow upon you a gift, it is yours to claim, yet if you question it, you surrender your fortune to those who oppose you. I wish for you to hold on to everything, free from the shackles of uncertainty. If I declare it will occur, then it shall be so. Cease your inquiries. Cease your quest for comprehension in all matters. Belief requires no justification. It thrives solely on confidence. There's no requirement for you to understand the method. Understanding the timing is unnecessary. You simply must have faith in my divine nature and not falter. Make your choice today. Will you persist in your doubts and forfeit what has already been bestowed upon you? Or will you embrace your commitment and have unwavering faith in me until the very end? Embrace your conviction and declare boldly in the comments, I cast aside uncertainty and claim my destiny, my dear soul. Keep the positivity flowing. Offer this video to a person who could use an encouraging word. Children, have you ever paused to consider how near you are to the promise, yet you still behave as though it is distant? You seek, you plead, lament, shout, yet when I offer guidance, you retreat. You stand by, expecting me to take action, while you linger in anticipation of a more profound signal. But hear this. Your fortune is already laid out before you. Yet if you remain stagnant, it may slip away and continue onward. My people encountered this in the vast expanse of the desert. The promised land stood before us, undeniable and magnificent. I had already declared my intention to grant it to them, yet they clung so tightly to their fear and skepticism that they wandered for 40 years without ever stepping inside. Do you comprehend the significance of this? The promise lies just beyond a few steps, yet if you remain distant from me, from faith, and from obedience, it will forever elude you. Are you drawing nearer to the promise, or are you drifting further away? Have you embraced the vision I hold for you, or have you chosen to forge your own destiny? Allow me to emphasize that mere proximity to the promise is insufficient. One must position themselves perfectly to embrace it. There is no reason to linger for a miracle while persisting in the same manner. One cannot seek greatness while embodying mediocrity. To embrace the entirety of what awaits you, you must align yourself accordingly. The vow stands ready for your embrace. It is prepared. It stands poised. Are you prepared to embrace it, or will you remain aloof, delaying, lingering as time slips by and the chance fades into the distance? If you desire to embrace the promise and experience all that I have in store for you, express in the comments, "Lord, I align with your will and claim my promised children." Why do you continue to question? Do you believe I am someone who would deceive? Do you believe I am a deity who alters his decisions? I stand apart from those who falter, who make promises today and let them slip away by tomorrow. If I give my word, it shall come to pass. I perceive your unease, your restlessness, pondering, will it come to fruition? Will I still be remembered? And today, I wish to remind you, I hold every promise sacred. Though the present may seem still, my influence is already at work in the shadows. It might seem like an eternity, but I am orchestrating everything perfectly. All things unfold in their perfect moment. You might believe I have wavered, but I am an unstoppable force. Abraham endured countless years for the son I vowed to deliver. Decades. Yet, in due season, the promise emerged. Joseph faced betrayal, was sold into slavery, endured imprisonment, and suffered humiliation. Yet the promise I made to him came to fruition. David was chosen for greatness and endured years of evasion. Yet ultimately, he claimed the throne I had destined for him. Are you grasping the significance of this? The period of anticipation will not diminish the assurance. Silence is not a sign of forgetfulness. The challenges ahead do not signify that my resolve towards you has waned. If I made a vow, know that the solution is already en route. The adversary seeks to deceive you into believing that nothing will shift, that my ears are closed, that you are unworthy. Yet he is the master of falsehoods. And today, I stand before you to proclaim. Remain steadfast. Disregard the surroundings. Focus on my presence. Do not allow yourself to be deceived by the passage of time, for I command its very essence. No force can hinder my promise from manifesting in your existence. No individual, no circumstance, no barrier can alter what I have already decreed. Now, cast aside all doubt and fear. Cease the doubts that linger in your mind. If I make a promise, I will see it through. Now, take a bold step and proclaim in the comments, I trust that the promises in my life will come to pass. Children, the portal awaits your presence. Are you prepared to step inside? You have sought, you have pleaded, you have called upon me to reveal a way, but allow me to pose a question. Are you ready to step through that threshold when it appears? Often, you seek what you are not yet ready to bear. You seek divine favor yet lack the strength to uphold it. You seek opportunities yet lack the foundation to sustain them. And I assure you, Seeking the correct door holds no value if you lack the courage to step beyond it. How many individuals have been bestowed with something magnificent only to see it slip away due to a lack of readiness? How many souls have crossed the threshold of transformation yet lack the wisdom to remain within? I wish for you to be spared from this fate. Before I unveil the door, I shall ready you for what lies beyond. Before elevating you to greatness, I refine your essence. Before bestowing upon you something magnificent, I fortify your belief. However, there are moments when this process eludes your comprehension. You believe I am slow, that I am ignoring your words, yet the reality is far different. I am shaping you for the moment when the perfect opportunity arises, ensuring you are poised to step through and remain steadfast. Now gaze within. If this portal swings wide today, are you truly prepared? Or are there still elements that require fine-tuning? Are there still challenges that require conquering? There are matters I have urged you to release, yet you continue to cling to them. I am a divine force that unlocks possibilities. Yet I also nurture souls for those who wish to embrace the path I have laid out for them. Begin your preparations without delay. Forge your own path and pursue growth relentlessly. Seize the moment and shape your own path. Don't chase after what's already laid out. Ready yourself ahead of time, and when the moment arrives, you will not only witness the door swing wide, but you will possess the strength and insight to step through it with confidence. If you are resolute in getting ready for what I am already setting up for you, express in the comments, "Guide me to step through the right door, my sweet child. Let this spark of hope shine on." Pass this video to someone who's waiting for a gentle lift. Children, have you ever pondered the reason your fortune has yet to manifest? You have sought, you have wept, you have endured. You gaze upon the scene, witnessing others being granted opportunities, extraordinary events unfolding, and within you stirs a profound inquiry: why has this not come to me yet? Today, I urge you to delve deep within, for I am not the one holding back your fortune. There could be an obstacle standing in the way of your reception. Are you prepared for this response? Often, the greatest barrier to your success lies within you, not in external forces. A new era beckons, yet you remain anchored in what has been. You seek to embrace the new, yet you cling to what I have urged you to release. You seek my favor, yet you cling to emotions that defy my intentions. Is your divine favor restrained due to your failure to forgive? Is your favor hindered due to lingering in defiance? Has your gift not come forth because you remain hesitant to embrace it? I am a supreme being of order. I am a supreme being who, at the opportune moment, withholds promises from those who are not ready to receive them. Release any lingering grudges and embrace freedom. You have been nurturing notions of failure. Transform your mindset. If you have strayed from the right path, return to me, for when your heart resonates with mine, nothing can hinder the destiny I have already set for you. Do not cast shadows on the elements or the situation. If anything stands in the way of your greatness, I reveal it to you now. If you seek to shatter this obstacle and embrace all that I offer, take a bold step now and declare in the comments, "I release all that hinders my blessings from coming forth." Children, cease your gaze upon the world beyond. All that you seek resides within you already. You stand poised, anticipating a signal, a nudge, a validation to take your next step. Today, I want to remind you that the power to achieve your triumph lies within your grasp. You have sought, you have pleaded, you have called out, and often you wonder, why has it not come to pass yet? What further actions must I undertake, my sovereign? And I respond to you now. Cease your gaze upon the circumstances and begin to wield what I have already bestowed upon you. Moses stood before the vast sea, an army looming behind him, and you know what he accomplished. He began to wail, but I responded, "Why are you calling out to me? Utilize what you possess." He held the staff, and upon his decision to wield it, the sea parted. Are you grasping this? Everything you seek resides within you. The belief in the message has already been unleashed. The chance is already here, yet without action, the key remains still, and the entrance stays shut. How often have I bestowed upon you ideas, strategies, gifts, and skills only for them to go unutilized? How many times have I forged new ways, yet you lingered in doubt? Children, the time has come for you to step forward. Refrain from seeking further validation. It's time to rise and take charge. Your triumph is imminent. It's not confined. It lies right before you. The final step is for you to choose to wield the key. Now, embrace your conviction and declare in the comments, "The key is already in my hands, and I will use it." Children, the moment of anticipation is drawing near its conclusion. It resonates deep within your soul. A transformation unfolds in your surroundings. Everything is coming together perfectly. The doors are beginning to part. But now I pose this question to you. Are you prepared to take action? Often, the issue lies not in the duration of waiting, but in the absence of a proactive mindset. When the moment to take action arrives, you've sought, you've beseeched, you've called out, and now I have listened. The revelation approaches, the vow is being realized. But do you possess the strength to grasp firmly what is rightfully yours? The door remains meaningless unless you choose to step beyond it. The arrival of a blessing holds no value if you do not seize it for your own. There is no purpose in me unveiling the triumph while you remain stagnant, merely anticipating. When you sense your readiness, you have already arrived. All that you have encountered thus far has been preparation. Each battle, each drop of sorrow, every instance of suffering has forged you for this moment. Now, stand your ground. Do not allow fear to control your existence. Stop hesitating and embrace the path ahead with confidence. The era of anticipation is concluding, and the moment for decisive action has arrived. What shall you undertake? Will you remain stagnant, allowing the chance to slip away, or will you rise and seize the destiny that is rightfully yours? The decision rests in your hands. Yet I say unto you, those who have faith take action, place their trust, and advance forward. Those who submit are rewarded. If you feel the moment to take action has arrived, express in the comments, "I accept and will take action, my shining star." Pass on this spark of hope. Deliver the video to up to 3 companions in need of a morale boost. My beloved children, an entrance stands before you, one that I have personally unlatched, a chance that I have meticulously crafted, a journey that remains unblemished by time. Yet the foe is relentless in their attempts to mislead you. He desires for you to believe that this door is merely a figment of your imagination. He seeks to persuade you that all is insurmountable, that success is unattainable, that you are unworthy, that you lack the capability. But heed my words. If I grant you passage, it shall remain unbarred by any force. Do you comprehend the significance of this? The adversary might attempt to hinder your progress. He might strive to erect barriers. He might seek to dishearten you, yet he cannot shut what has already been set in motion. I am the supreme force, the master of possibilities, and nothing can hinder what I choose to bestow upon your existence. Joseph faced betrayal and hardship, cast into a well, sold into slavery, and wrongfully imprisoned, yet none could shut the door that I had opened for him. And at the perfect moment, he emerged from confinement and stepped into the grand palace. Daniel was cast into the realm of fierce beasts. The foe sought to stifle him, to conclude his tale, yet I had already prepared a passage for him, and the jaws of the beasts could not reach him. Comprehend this. Adversity may attempt to challenge, but it will never triumph over the destiny I have already set for you. Cease viewing the challenges as if they overshadow my assurance. Cease to accept the deceptions of the adversary and embrace my truth, for what I have destined for you is already in motion. And now I urge you to proclaim this with unwavering conviction. Leah comment. No foe can shut the door that has been opened for me. Children, why do you persist in waiting until the final hour to embrace belief? How many times have I bestowed upon you my signs? How often have I whispered to your soul? At times, I have revealed my actions to you, yet you persist in waiting for proof before you can truly believe. However, allow me to impart this wisdom. Belief that requires sight is not true belief. It is uncertainty. Many only embrace the truth when all has been settled. They place their faith only after the extraordinary has unfolded. They seize control only when all is already within their grasp. But I am asking you today, do you possess the audacity to trust without the need for proof? Recall Thomas. He required the sensation of my hands to truly grasp my existence. Yet, fortunate are those who have not witnessed and yet hold steadfast in their faith. Are you holding out for the funds to appear in your account before you acknowledge my role as your provider? Are you expecting the remedy to manifest during an exam to believe that I am your physician? Are you standing by for every door to swing wide, seeking confirmation of my role as your father? Children, do not delay your faith until the final hour. Embrace your faith and watch as your extraordinary transformation unfolds swiftly. Cling fiercely to your belief, and the vow shall come to pass. I am already crafting what you desire. It is already in motion. Yet, should you choose disbelief at this moment, you risk forfeiting what was destined for you. It is within your grasp, so cease delaying your belief. Believe in me today and take a leap of faith. Write in the comments, I shall not delay my faith. I place my faith in you now. My dear children, this battle you are confronting is not meant to bring you down. It is to ready you. I understand the challenge. I perceive your sorrow. I sense your heart yearning for clarity. But you must grasp this truth. Every challenge you encounter serves a greater purpose. You shall remain in memory, unyielding to time's passage. You are not facing dismissal. You are undergoing a trial, and are you aware of the reason? For every monumental triumph, there exists a period of trial. Behold the tale of Joseph. He envisioned greatness, a magnificent destiny, yet before he could step into the palace, he faced treachery, was bartered away, shamed, and confined. Every one of these trials was merely a beginning. It was a grand orchestration. David was chosen as king, yet before claiming his rightful place on the throne, he confronted lions, colossal bears, and relentless adversities. Even the divine was tested in the wilderness before embarking on his sacred journey. Now gaze upon your own existence. You are undergoing a trial, yet it is not meant to diminish your spirit. It is to elevate you. If I were to bestow everything upon you at this moment without proper preparation, you would lack the fortitude to grasp it all. Should I elevate you to great heights without fortifying your foundation, the slightest gust would send you tumbling. Remain unwavering. This battle shall be overcome. This suffering will come to an end, and in reflection, you will realize that every moment was guiding you toward a greater existence. When you face challenges, it signifies that recognition is on the horizon. Now, take a moment to express your conviction in the comments. I am being tested to be approved, and I will not give up, my dear children. How often have you found yourselves on the brink of your blessing, only to pull back due to wavering belief? I have already set forth my pledges before you. I have already forged the way. I have already unlocked pathways. I have shown you the way. Yet when it's time to embrace faith, uncertainty roars with greater volume. And do you comprehend the consequences of disbelief? You alone cast aside what was destined to be yours. Sweet child of mine, if these words comforted you, share your affection with a like. Behold my followers in the vast desert. They possessed a destined realm, a divine gift awaiting, yet their disbelief barred them from crossing the threshold. They whispered, questioned, and trembled, and as a result, they roamed for 40 years, never claiming what had already been bestowed upon them. Now I pose this question to you. How many years have slipped away due to your lack of belief? How many chances have slipped through your fingers due to hesitation in taking action? How many opportunities have slipped away due to your lack of faith? How many promises linger in anticipation, yet your wavering belief has held you back from embracing them? My beloved children, I wish for you to retain every treasure I have meticulously crafted for your future. If I made a promise, it shall come to pass. Advance with purpose and cast no glance behind. If I command you to trust, then cast aside any doubt. Faith transcends mere emotion. Faith is a choice, and today I urge you, choose to believe. Choose to have faith. Grasp firmly the treasures I have set before you. Do not allow doubt to rob you of your potential. Do not allow fear to restrain your greatness. Do not forfeit your gift due to wavering belief. Now proclaim this with the utmost power of your spirit. Post in the comments, I will not lose my blessing. I choose to believe, my beloved children. Your existence is no mere accident. You are a masterpiece. You were destined from the very beginning of your existence. I have devised a grand scheme just for you. Your story has already been crafted by my hand. Your future has already been crafted by my hand. I have already declared my intentions over your life, and nothing and no one can hinder what I have chosen to bring to fruition. No force can hold you back. Individuals may question your abilities. Adversaries may attempt to hinder your path. But allow me to remind you of this. If I have selected you, nothing can hinder your path. Joseph faced betrayal from his own brothers, cast into a well, and wrongfully imprisoned, yet nothing in this world could thwart the destiny I had set for him. David faced disdain from his family, was overlooked by men, and endured persecution on his path to kingship. Yet, when I select someone, no matter the opposition, the promise shall be realized. And now, behold your reflection. How many times have they attempted to break your spirit? How often have they doubted your abilities? How many times has the foe sought to dishearten you, to halt your progress, to persuade you that success is beyond your reach? But today I want you to grasp this truth. If I stand by your side, who could possibly oppose you? Though force can hold you back, they may attempt to shut doors, but I unleash even grander entrances. They may attempt to bring you low, yet I elevate you to greater heights. They may attempt to stifle your voice, yet I empower you to speak with my conviction. You are extraordinary. You are my selected champion, and once I have made my choice, no power can stand in your way. Now, if you truly embrace this, take a bold step and declare in the comments, I am destined for greatness, and nothing can hold me back. Children, how many wonders have slipped away from you due to your lack of faith? You beseech, you implore, you wail, yet when the moment arrives to have faith, uncertainty prevails. It's all about your spirit. You seek a miracle, yet do you truly have faith? Or is there a lingering fear of disappointment within you? Allow me to share this. The greatest barrier to a miracle is not the challenge itself. It is the adversary. It's not the situation. It's the doubt.